Okay, so in this problem we have an equilateral triangle, and we know that the height is going to be 6 centimeters. We're asked to find the area. So let's first of all just start off with a quick drawing of our equilateral triangle. And recall that an equilateral triangle is one in which all three sides are equal. And the tricky part here, if there's any part that could be tricky, is just recall that the height here of a triangle is not the length of a side, it's the length of the perpendicular. So just be careful about that. We know that the height is 6 centimeters, and we're asked to find the area, which we know is 1/2 base times height. Now, we've already got the height. That means we're just left with finding base. So, what do we know about equilateral triangles that might help us find that? Well, first of all, equilateral triangles also, in addition to having equal sides, also have equal angles, interior angles, that are 60 degrees each. What this means is when you take and drop this perpendicular, it actually bisects this top angle here into two 30-degree angles. And lo and behold, you actually end up with a special 30, 60, 90 right triangle. Now, we already know that the height is h here. But just generally speaking, whenever you have a 30, 60, 90 triangle, the short side is always opposite the 30-degree angle. So let's just, for now, call that B1. The long side, also known as the hypotenuse, is always 2 times the short side, and the middle side is always square root of 3 times the short side. Given that, then, since we already know h, we can find B1, right? Just remember h is 6 centimeters. So let's go ahead and solve. So we find that B1 is 6 over square root of 3. And just to rationalize our denominator, we get 2 square root of 3. So we know this guy is 2 square root of 3. And I called this one B1, and this one is also B1, because the whole thing is going to be B. So if this guy here is 2 square root of 3, 2 square root of 3 means B is going to be 4 square root of 3. What does that mean in terms of our initial question? Remember, we're looking for the area of this triangle, and we need to find the B. We've now got it. A equals 1/2 times 4 square root of 3 times 6. Just go ahead and cancel this one. 2 square root of 3 times 6, or 12 square root of 3. And our units are centimeters, so our area is in square centimeters. So the answer to our problem is that the area is 12 square root of 3 square centimeters.